Atlanta. Maryland the winner. They're 14-7, 4-3. Georgia Tech now 3-4 in the league, 10-10 overall. I don't know what you say. Two guys not able to play tonight. Shumpert and Rice nowhere near 100%. You didn't lead in the ball game, but you tied, you competed, you played 40 minutes wall-to-wall basketball, Paul.
We did, Wes, but at the same time, we allowed Maryland to do what their game plan is. Gary's team's always going to run that flex offense and try to attack it the rim, and 48 points in the paint is not acceptable. You
guys gave up a lot of stuff early, kept grinding back. Late in the first half, you had the 6'5" and under lineup in there. I mean, two guys at 6'5", and that's what you had to go with tonight.
But actually, that lineup was probably the most effective. Just offensively, we didn't feel like we had enough options, but it was certainly the grittiest and got us back in the game and got us back in the game again. Maybe you go with it more, but there was some times offensively when we had that group out there, we just couldn't really generate anything.
All right. When did you find out, Brian? I knew earlier today you thought he might not play. You made a final decision. He doesn't play. What does that change to what you're trying to get done against Maryland? I mean, you look at the stat sheet, you're 1 of 8 from 3 in the second half.
You know what, though, Wes? It was more a case of us not doing a good job of defending the dribble penetration. And we just allowed Jordan Williams early on to get too many second shots. I thought they were pushing around. We looked a little tender. Started the game and started the second half. We looked like we were just kind of walking around in quicksand. We just got to the rim for 3 straight layups at the start of the second half. We just didn't respond early in both halves.
All right, they shoot 44% tonight, but you're saying it's more along the lines of second chance points and interior scoring.
Yeah, interior scoring, driving the ball right to the basket.
All right, how do you now, number one, health-wise, where do you go from here? Obviously, you can get these guys back. You hope for Thursday?
Yeah, they should be fine. Brian's situation, the doctors made a decision. They didn't think it was wise to put him out there. Concerned about some possible long-term problems. So, obviously, we agreed with that, and they expect him to be fully cleared. Glenn should be back to 100%. I'd imagine the mine will be back to 100%. It's that bug that's just been going around campus.
All right, the toughness of this team, they responded here tonight mentally. Now, maybe execution-wise, strategically, you didn't get what you wanted, but no questioning the toughness of these guys, is there?
Well, they hung in there, West, but again, the issue of allowing them to get to the rim was something that really is a problem. Because, again, for a couple of days, we had 3 days to prepare. We talked about that for 3 days.
It's a one-and-done situation in terms of this meeting with them. Yet it's a ball game that they're 4-3 and you're 3-4 now. These are the kind of games that once you get into February, these are the decision makers, so to speak.
Sure. But this game's past us. We've got to put it behind us as quickly as we can, and just get ready for Miami on Thursday. Obviously, they're going to play hard. Frank always gets that team to get up and play hard, no matter what the situation. It's a very important ball game for us if we want to try to move up into the upper division of the league.
And Coach, they've played a lot of tough games. I mean, they've lost a lot of very close ball games here, the last 3 especially.
Yeah, they're going to compete. Frank's going to have those guys ready to compete.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Randy Waters next.